I am Hussein Hanses, and I am the co-founder and CTO of QuickTables and the main developer of this software that you were looking at right here. So this is going to be a pretty simple tutorial on how to manage your restaurant using QuickTables. We are not going to be looking at the website builder that much in this specific tutorial. There will be a separate video just for that where we are going to be building a website together, but that is not going to be part of this video. This will just be part of the management, specifically for you as the restaurant, how you can manage your restaurant's online, everything online related to your restaurant using QuickTables. So starting off, we have the dashboard right here, pretty simple stuff. Runs you through all of the most recent orders, as well as some general information for you to take part in. Over here, we have the orders tab. Every single order that is going through your website is going to be appearing in this orders tab. There is also sound notification settings right here, which I recommend keeping on, because that way, whenever there is an order coming in, a test notification sound is going to play. Now, to display to you how it's going to be when actually receiving the order, I am going to be placing a test order right here on my phone, and you will be seeing that very shortly. Payment successful. There we go. So immediately as the order goes through, you get a notification and the order appears right here. As you can see, it shows when I ordered everything, and it also shows clearly what I ordered, and in my case it was 1 meatballs. Then as you begin preparing the meal, you can simply click on the Start Preparing button. Now, interestingly enough, what will appear here for the customer, this is the restaurant website, is that it will appear right here in the order history. So as you update the status of the order, they are going to be able to see what is going on. Now, as we mark it ready, that's what you do when the order is ready to be picked up by the customer. And after the customer has picked it up, you simply archive the order by completing it, and you will be able to find it right here. And as for the customer, if we simply refresh here, it is going to be shown as completed. It is very, very simple to manage all of your orders with QuickTables. It is made to be as simple as possible. Now, this right here is the website builder. This is just a very quick website that I put together for the sake of this tutorial. We are not going to be looking at the website builder that much now, as I said, but there will be a separate video for that coming soon. Here in the menu management, you can very, very easily manage everything related to your menu. We are going to be adding a burger here just to show you how it works. It is incredibly simple. Within just a few seconds, you are able to have any menu item that you want easily added. So right now we're going to be adding a crispy burger. We're going to be pricing that at 13 euros. Add a nice description. Of course, ideally, it should be way more creative than this. Put 5 as the display order. The display order is the order that the item is going to be displayed. In this case, we actually have 5 items already, so to have that at the bottom, we're going to put it to 6. Put it in an image. We're not going to be doing alt text for now. This is mainly for us devs to boost your products in Google searches. And right here, our crispy burger has been added to the menu. No more has to be done. This is now a menu item on your website that is ready to be ordered, and if we just refresh the page, it will appear right here, and we can add it to cart just like so. Check out and get taken to a payment page. Simple as. It is incredibly easy to manage and add to your menu using QuickTables. Now, the loyalty program works in a very similar way. As you can see, there is already a loyalty item, but I'm going to be adding another one just for the sake of this tutorial. So we're going to be adding free crispy burger. Have a description there, put it at 50 points. Actually, now we're going to put it at 100 points. Because it's crispy, that makes it more valuable. And there we go. Just that easy. The loyalty reward is now added. And if we go onto the restaurant website, into the rewards page, our crispy burger is right here, ready to be added by your customers. And the customer's loyalty points can be viewed right here from their profile. Now, how does a loyalty program work? Let's get into that. So, the loyalty program can be easily customized by you using the loyalty program settings. So, how it works with QuickTables is that whenever a customer places an order, a specific amount of loyalty points will be given to them. Now, this can be customized here. It can be 10 points, it can be 50 points, it can be 1,000 points. However, I would recommend putting it at 25 points as just a nice middle ground here, so that they will still get a substantial amount of rewards while still maintaining it balanced. So essentially that way, in order to redeem a 50-point item, they would have to then place 2 online orders in order to receive that. Then you hit save. And now we're going to move on to the revenue page. So whenever you make money with this website, all of that will appear here. Now, granted, the reason why it says 0 is because test orders do not account for this. Because this is going to be used in payouts, we are only counting actual orders placed with actual money. So all of the test orders that you have seen, they don't appear here because this is used specifically for payouts. Now, if you click on Request Payout, you are going to be met with this screen, which says Stripe Approval Required. That is because you are able to accept payments on your website right away if you just click Turn Off Test Mode. However, in order to actually receive your payout, you will have to apply for Stripe. Now, it's a very, very simple application. We're going to be getting into that shortly. You're not going to have to go into the Stripe website. You do everything using the QuickTables platform. But once that is done, you can receive payouts very, very easily directly to your bank account. Here in client support, if you ever have an issue, you can easily just create a support ticket here for whatever you may need. And a chat like this will be opened up so that you can easily chat with the QuickTables staff. Now, lastly, for the settings, you have the basic info, which is your restaurant name as well as your currency. I have Euro selected for this restaurant. Here you have the public contact information. That is what will appear at the bottom of your page, right here. Then in the account settings, you don't need to worry about this. This is just information related to your specific account. Here in the restaurant tab, this is specifically for SMS Hub, which is a QuickTables Hub. So if you want your restaurant integrated with the QuickTables Hub, this is something we would take care of. You're not going to have to worry about this. But essentially what it is, it links the discount codes on your QuickTables restaurant to the QuickTables Hub so that whenever somebody redeems it on your website, it also registers on their account on their hub. So it basically just connects the two. Here, quite simple, you just put in the opening hours and your time zone right here. Make sure the time zone is correct. If you are in Sweden or Norway, which most of the clients currently are, you would pick Central European Time. Now, if you're closed on Sundays, simply click the close button. If not, just put in whatever times that you are open in. And it's very, very simple to do. Here in the payment section, payment settings, you are able to easily apply for Stripe or turn off and on test mode. It is very, very simple. If I click here, now after turning off test mode, the restaurant will now be receiving real payments. And to put test mode on again, if you want to run some tests, or if we want to run some tests, you can simply just hit the switch. It is very, very simple. It is very quick. Here you can apply for Stripe payments. So applying for Stripe payments is something very, very, very simple and very, very easy. Put in your restaurant name, your country of residence. Right now, QuickTables is only available in Sweden, Norway, and the UAE, but this will expand in the future. Put in your city, put in your international bank account number, and that's all you need to apply for Stripe payments. Here, notification, it's simple. You simply input your email right here in order to receive email notifications. And once you do this, all you have to do, put in your email, for example, this, hit save, and now whenever an order comes in, you will receive an email. Now, the best practice that we recommend is to have a specific email address. Just create a new one just for this and enable mobile notifications for it so that whenever an order comes in case you miss the sound, you will still get a notification on your phone detailing the actual order. So that is recommended. The reason why I recommend making a specific email just for this is so that you don't get a bunch of notifications for random stuff that you probably don't want popping up on your phone all the time. So it's just to make your life easier there. Here in the advanced sections, you can create custom discount codes. Like for example here, let's create a test code here, 10 off, 10% off. Pretty simple. Put the start date, let's put that as yesterday, 2025. That's not quite it. 2025 in August 04. And now we have an active code. And if a customer uses this code when checking out, they will automatically have the 10% discount applied. Now this right here was a quick rundown of the QuickTables interface and how you can best use it. Hopefully now you have a good idea on how you can manage your restaurant clearly and effectively using QuickTables. If you have any questions, put it in the comments or reach out to any one of our teammates and you will hopefully get a good answer.